So that's still slightly worried about that one that's got 43% in their favour, which is kind of annoying, but hopefully we can whittle that down now. Should be able to win this. We've asked it to number them, and they don't have any advantage. Plus my commanders are better. Yeah, we've won it. We land there, we take this island, we can end that. Slowly but surely, we have accumulated awesomeness. And I'm doing all this while infirm. If I die, Odin will fulfill my dream of completing another conquest. I can create the Kingdom of the Summer Isles. Basically the same thing that I had before, but it gives me a normal claim over every island in the Summer Isles. The Grey Isles and the Grey... What do I call the other one? I called the Kingdom of the Grey Isles, didn't I? Yeah, Kingdom of the Grey Isles. Basically exactly the same, except I now have a sigil that's not a bloody question mark. And it's now green rather than what it was before. To be honest, the green fit better for the Grey Isles, but I'd rather have the green than anything else. We'll change it later on once we get in the Iron Isles anyway. I'm not used to this much green on the map. It's like playing the fucking Tyrells. My vassals aren't the biggest fan because I own so much land, but that will change in a bit. Decline. I haven't taken all your shit yet. Yep, Force demands takes all occupied territory. Is that everything of theirs? I do believe it is. Yeah, those guys are independent. He doesn't know anything else. We now have those. Ha 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 ha. Now it's just the final stretch of dealing with the rest of these guys up top. I kind of want Odin here with me, to be honest. Well, quick save. And we just have to deal with the remainder of these dudes. Which is 2 High Lordships, 1, 2, and then 2 independent kingdoms on my way there. Interestingly, she's married to King Robert, who is the Lord Paramount of the North. I should probably pause the game for a moment to hand out titles, because my vassals hate my guts right now. Be right back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and basically where we left off, we've got the kingdom, or the empire, officially. That's what the thing is called. The Empire of the Summer Sea. We changed it to the Empire of the Grey Sea, and now we're High King Ragnar the Merciless of the Grey Sea, which I think is a pretty fucking sweet title. We've given this middle island and named it Goodshore, and given it to a member of the House Goodbrother, or a Goodbrother bastard who's defected to the Grey Islands rather than the Iron ones. And pretty fucking soon we will be unstoppable. I also married off my not official daughter to him as well. Absolutely not. Prison the entire family. We can take the Isle of Birds right now and take that for ourselves. That gives us that. Not at all interested in you, to be honest. Although I might actually be able to... Nah, you're 47. You're a bit too... I was thinking I could give him some land, but meh. The girls do figures by grayscale. No thanks. Prison the entire family. Got that. Take that island. Mine. I could do that. It doesn't make him independent, but it gives him the Summer Isles. Then again, that would make it entirely dependent. No, I don't want anyone having that much power, because that would make it entirely, pretty much all of my military, entirely dependent on him being loyal. You know, in the Summer Islands, fucking sex is considered like a godly fucking tradition thing or some bollocks. where being a whore is like a respected fucking career, but there doesn't appear to be any fucking people on this island with the attractive trait. Just pointing that out. I'm thinking I may make the Isle of Birds and make it into something else. Make that my capital, because it's like smack bang in the middle of everything. And make someone else the Lord Paramount, or just Lord whatever, King of the Grey Isles, which would be this place over here. Whereas I rule from the center right here. How's Westeros doing? We have no heir to speak of. Yet, anyway. The Iron Isles are still independent, which will make it that much easier to take shit from them. Sure, join the losing side. That's how very smart of you. We receive word that some idiot has joined the people that are getting themselves annihilated. I have just an abundance of cash, seriously. Ugh, you could have picked someone better than that, mate, my son. Really, you're Prince Odin of the Grey Sea, and you picked not exactly. I mean, seriously. Command you to end the war. So the good thing is my High Lords are actually giving out land to people. So it makes more houses. It's like house mottingly. Leave them to that. Once that's done and I retake this, that is their war done, basically. And they will be given to the Oakwoods, or whatever the fuck they're called. Second thought, where was my last autosave? Because I kind of want to destroy that. Oh, I suppose he could just make it himself, couldn't he? Yeah, he could. Meh. No. That's a high lordship. Wow, those two things are high lordships. That's just weird. I would not have expected them to be. Seriously, despite being infirm and everything, King Ragnar has lived to the age of 50 and gone grey. Quite impressive. I may marry him off to this girl when she comes of age. Or the White Skull to stand down. Sounds like some kind of like Bond supervillain. White Skull. I have to go deal with that fucking rebellious dude now. Where's our fleet? What the hell are they doing? They decided to attack me with 2,000. That was stupid of them. Very stupid. At the age of 50, he loses some skill with a sword. Let's go deal with these idiots. Died in battle after all that time. Berserker's rage has left you isolated, surrounded, and as you swing your axe at the nearest foe, an arrow bursts into your shoulder, and 2 more dig into your chest. Throwing your shield aside, you wield your two-handed... you wield your axe two-handed and cleave yet another skull before falling to your knees. Moments later, a dozen enemies hurl themselves at you like a pack of rabid dogs. It is a good day to die. Well, it would appear that High King Odin has lost the maimed and become disfigured. I'm going to say he's probably lost a few fingers, or maybe a nut, or maybe his left arm or something. Obviously not his eye, because he hasn't got an eye patch, but still. Anyway, we'll quick save and jump ahead to when this little war here is dealt with, I suppose. We'll also have a wife when we don't come back, definitely, because we need to continue the line. Okay, guys, we've skipped ahead a little, playing as King Odin the Dragon Tamer. I managed to tame the dragon after a few reload attempts. But yeah, ultimate power. First actor of business is to try and do this. I'm looking for out looking for shopping, I suppose, for Assault Life. What a better assault wife to have than the Queen of the Iron Throne, I suppose. Swoop in, set my dragon on the walls. Hopefully I can take the walls before any Iron Throne forces show up. Going to be close, but I should be able to drag the fucking queen kicking and screaming off the Iron Throne and back to my isles before they are able to stop me. Hopefully, maybe. Come on, it's like almost fucking there, and they are slowly... Good lord, this is a good haul. Imprison the entire family. While sacking the Red Keeper was all for its worth, you and your men have located someone in the castle with his Valyrian steel blade. Will you take the sword as your own? They may not give it willingly. I don't want to kill the queen, so I already have a sword of my own, so it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, the best course of action is just to flee like hell towards the boats and hope that we can get away. Shit. Okay, don't even stay and fight, just run. There you go. We lost, but it was minimal defeat, and we're gonna get back to the Isles now. Carrying 200 gold, not bad. And the Queen of Westeros as well, don't forget that part. It's just funny, we've swept into the Blackwater Bay with our, like, 600 or so strong fleet. Dragon leading at the front, I imagine, and then just burnt most of King's Landing to the ground and stole pretty much all of the royal family out from underneath them. Hell of a day, I'd say, hell of a day. And take the Queen of the Iron Throne as my bitch. And sail, get the fuck out of here scot-free with all my stuff. I wonder if I could sack Dawn while I'm down here. Perhaps. I may do it. Sack Dawn while we're here. Give the Dornish a little taste of dragon fire. Zern has been injured, but he should heal hopefully. He said he won't be able to fly for a while, so I won't be able to use him in battle, but he'll heal. And I got the maim train, that's nice. Ridiculous. I just walked into King's Landing, burned it down, and took all of the royal family with me. Fucking hilarious. I think we got other guys, haven't we? We captured a bunch of dudes, as I recall. Yeah, we've got the Lord Paramount of the West. Where's she gone? She's joined the Faceless Men. That's interesting. I'll keep Queen Bethany locked up. Along with anyone we take during our siege on Sunspear. Revolt. I have to go deal with those idiots in a moment. I can. No, I can't actually deploy my dragon, but I wouldn't anyway. I don't want to risk his life for a little bit. If the Iron Throne forces are on the way, they'll be miles off for a time. When last we looked, they were all by King's Landing, rushing desperately to their king. Or their queen, not king. Hey, we're full. We don't have enough... I'm going to send the ship over to us to dump all the cash, and then we'll come back for whatever we get from Sunspear. Imprison their entire family. Your horrific meaning slowly starting to heal. No longer energy is painful. You have no use of that body part anymore. Disfigured. I was already disfigured. I'm now very disfigured. Sunspears are looted 0 gold. Yeah, because I don't have any space to put any cash anyway. A return and a bunch of prestige. Sweet.